Oh,
hello, you've got Vicky here. I was just speaking to Michael.
yeah, it's me. If I didn't record after telling that's my number one rule, I wouldn't be who I am.
I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, the
nothing.
phone is cutting in and out.
On helping.
Okay.
Now she is she's a kinship carer, and she's got two of her kids, and she had the whole of her grandkids. Are you familiar with the case?
I am familiar with the case, yeah.
Now she's trying to get them back, and there's been a lot of funny business going on. You know, they haven't made it easy for her, like, and she's not happy with the. I told her she needs to make an appointment with the manager for a few reasons. You know, to talk about the visits and to talk about getting the kids back and that.
I think that's all really good advice.
But she's rung the manager, and the manager has never got back to her.
The manager, as far as I understand, has got back to her. But you'll understand, of course, that I can't talk to you about her because she has of the confident nature of
Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
But it's definitely my understanding that the manager in the service centre is very reliable and has a really clear rule around getting back to people within 48 hours.
Right. See, she's had no support person this whole time, and as much as they hate me being a support person, yeah, at least they're, you know, everything gets done properly and they're on the right track, you know.
Yeah, and I think that it's really important that everyone has a support person. So, you know, I think that's fantastic that she's finding some support.
Yeah, well, I've got a long list of things to do here now. But yeah, if we could start, I'll be telling her that she needs to make an appointment with the manager to and have all her you know, things she wants to discuss. Maybe email them ahead, so when it comes to the meeting, everyone's on the same page and knows what we're after.
Michael, I think that's excellent advice, and I think the manager would be more than happy to meet with her. I am aware of the case. I've had contact with the case for a number of years, and I've worked with the manager for a long time now, and I have no doubt that would be more than happy to meet with to discuss any concerns that she has and any issues that she'd like to raise.
Because it's a year ago that it's a year ago today that the daughter died, the mother died.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll be, because she is an authorised kinship carer, I'll be telling her to go to Foster Carers Queensland or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And maybe she can take them as her support person to the meeting would probably be a good idea. And then she can talk to them and find out all her rights and all that sort of stuff too, more than I would be able to help her.
Absolutely. That's really good advice. Foster Care Queensland and support agency, absolutely good advice. And I can, categorically advise that if she'd requested a meeting with the manager, there's no doubt that the manager would have had a meeting with her. So the fact that she hasn't had a meeting with the manager indicates really clearly to me that she's not requested a meeting with the manager.
Okay, then well I'll make sure we go through it all properly and all.
Yeah. No, look, I think what you're saying is really sensible. I think that's fantastic advice, really helpful.
All right. Well, you've heard of Luke's Army, hey?
I have heard of Luke's Army, I think, yeah.
Well, Luke was my little boy.
Oh, okay. I understand. You've had some difficult circumstances yourself.
Yeah, but doesn't, you know, it's a lot of people do. And there was just, like, so many people say to me, I wish Luke's Army had been around when I dealt with him a week ago or whatever. You know, there was just no one. And now there's almost 6,000 people in the Facebook group. And it's all, you know, just about helping, advice, support for people like this that have had people die and they got sent to me. I sort of get a lot of the worst cases sent to me.
Yeah.
And I try and I say to them usually, you know, look for the positives. Don't focus on the negatives. At least your kids are alive. But a lot of the time, their kids are dead too. You know, there's more and more. We're all finding each other.
Absolutely. You know, no system is perfect, and there's grief and loss for a lot of people in this world. It's an awful situation, and I have to say that I think the things that you've said to me today have been really sensible.
Well, what I say to everyone, it's not a competition. Everyone's got the worst thing that's ever happened to them in their life. They've lost their kids or whatever, and just because my story might be worse doesn't make theirs any less. You know.
No, that's exactly right. And I think, you know, I agree with you in terms of, I would feel comfortable with the advice that you suggested to me, making an appointment with the manager and bringing on Foster Care Queensland if that's what she'd like to do. I think that's a great way to proceed in terms of her raising her issues.
Yeah, because I think she might, by the sounds of it, she's got a bit of anger inside, and maybe that caseworker that I think, I don't know, I won't say too much because like we said we can't discuss anything, but yeah, if she can have someone with her, it'll be better.
And a difficult situation, absolutely.
Okay, well that's good. It's good to talk to you. Thanks heaps.
No, look, and I really appreciate that, and thanks for running it by me. And if there's any way I can help with that, please let me know, because I think the advice you're suggesting is really sensible.
Well, should I give her your name too? I'll let her know that I spoke to you.
Look, you just take it one step at a time and do what you think's right. I do know that she's not felt very supported in her relationship, so I think I'd be really happy with the advice you suggested that you're going to give her in terms of making a meeting with the manager.
All right, then,
talk to
excellent.
the manager and let her know that's what you're suggesting, and give her the heads up so that we can be available to her when she makes an appointment.
All right, thanks heaps, eh?
No worries, Michael. Lovely to talk to you.
Yeah, good to meet you. See you.